Dory, and you are?
Hey.
Hey, your name's Nate. But hey's good. You're saying hi to everybody?
Hi.
Yeah. Nate wanted to say hi, so he'll be with us for just a few minutes here. And, we are all about thrifting, sewing, and having a good time with our sewing, seeking out some good bargains, and showing you our latest makes according to our challenge box that we have.
Right. And this is Dee and Dory Design Dreamers.
Oh, there we go.
Right, Nate? Right? Hey, Nate, will you do us the honor of drawing? You want the box? You can shake it up. There you go.
All right, let's see here. And you want to, Mom will take the lid off, and you can draw for our next challenge. There you go. Good job, you did.
And he's pulled one out.
All right.
Let Mommy read it. All right, so this will be our challenge coming up. Use 1 yard of fabric or less for a garment.
Well, that's got to be a teeny tiny garment.
There's lots of patterns out there that
I know,
use
1 yard or less. Now, I wouldn't say lots, but there are patterns out there.
I mean, you can't make a pair of pants.
You can make shorts.
But maybe you could make shorts.
You could make shorts, a tank top,
summer
summer wear.
top. Yeah.
Summer wear. All right, Nate, you did a good job drawing that. Do you have anything you want to say to anybody? No? I think I've seen a little bit of a no. You're just smiling away. Okay.
Thank you, Nate, for your help.
Yes, thank you. Now we're going to get on to the stuff you don't like so much. So, you ready for your nap? Yeah? Okay. All right.
Okay, so for our inspirational saying this week, it's don't count the days, make the days count.
Oh, that's important. Yeah, don't count the days, make the days count.
This time of year, I like that saying because we're counting the days before spring.
Yeah, certainly.
Make those days count.
Well, today's a sunny day.
Yeah, make it count.
Make the best of it.
So, guess who said that?
Oh, no, there's too many people in the world. I can't guess.
Too many people in the world. Muhammad Ali.
Oh, okay.
Now, we know that he was born in 1942, died in 2016 at the age of 74. He was an American professional boxer and activist. But here's something you guys may not know.
Oh, may I ask you? Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
He had a house in Berrien Springs, Michigan.
Yes.
And my father used to work in a car dealer that changed the oil and stuff for the car. And Mr. Muhammad Ali came there, and my father met him, and he actually gave my dad a special coin. Do you remember that?
I did not. Yeah. I didn't know Dad ever met him.
Yes, Dad.
I don't remember that.
Dad met him, and he gave Dad a special coin.
Oh, that was sweet.
So, yeah, that was kind of cool. Dad got to meet him and all that.
Yeah, so he was nice to Dad.
Oh, yeah.
His oil change guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which that's what our dad did when he retired.
When he retired from his other stuff.
He did an easy job.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to say that they're always easy, but that's what he did.
Yeah. So that's cool.
Very cool. Yeah. And he actually, isn't he the one that had, in Berrien Springs. So he had, we would drive by the area where his home was. You couldn't see it from the road, but it was way, way off the road.
It had a fence around it.
Yeah.
A beautiful fence.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
But anyway, that's that.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So this challenge that we had, one of our viewers had suggested that we put in the box that we allow our sister to go into our stash and pick a fabric that they didn't particularly like. And then we were to make it up and try to convince them that it's not a bad fabric after all, or it doesn't,
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it was a success. Would you say? Do you like
Oh, yeah, I like what you made. Yeah.
Out of the fabric you picked for me? Yeah.
I do. I think it's a beautiful dress.
Yeah.
It turned out really nice.
Thank you. And I like your shirt, too, out of that fabric that I thought, ooh, I don't like that.
Yeah. And I think it shows you that, you need to have, for me anyway, the right pattern for the right fabric.
Yeah. Yeah. And for some of us, that just, you look at something and you're like, oh, I know exactly what I'm going to make
what I can do with it. Because when she picked it out, I said, I know what I'm going to make out of it.
Yeah, and that's what I did when you picked this fabric. I thought, oh, okay, I know I'm going to make. I didn't know what kind of dress I was going to make, but I knew I was going to make a dress.
Yeah.
So I used Simplicity 4946. Simplicity 4946. I don't know when I got the pattern. I have no markings on it, but it's a 2004 pattern. I got my fabric at a thrift shop for $1.99 for 2 yards. So that's $1 a yard. Yeah. This fabric was easy to sew with, but raveled like crazy. Unfortunately, I didn't bring my scrap piece with me to show you. But, yeah, it raveled like crazy. So we did French seams last week. Yes, last week. Yeah. We did French seams. So I used the French seam method on it so that...
Oh, to enclose all that raveling.
To enclose all that raveling, so with the dress. And I also made sure I did lots of pressing because we had talked about that.
And I think it shows. It shows. You can see that. Yes.
And for all of those who said I could get away with showing my legs.
It's a little shorter.
It's a little shorter, so we'll see if you like the look or not.
The length of it.
The length of it, yeah. This was a very easy make. I made it in a size 18 and I made view D. View D is this red one here. So that's the view I made. Here's the line drawings for you all to see. Yeah. And yeah, it was very easy. And it says 6 made easy dresses.
It's a nice dress. It's cute. I'm surprised you made the sleeves your standard sleeve instead of like with the flare.
Yeah, well, I only had 2 yards of fabric.
Oh, okay, because it has a flare there. That's why. Yeah. Because sleeves take a lot more fabric than you think.
Yeah, and that's why I didn't even make the longer version.
Yeah,
because I only had 2 yards.
Yeah, you had to squeeze it out.
Yeah, as it was, yeah, it would take 1 7/8 yards, so I only had an 1/8 yard to mess with it. So yeah, and it just has a lapped zipper that I put in the back, and a hook and eye, which I did.
Now, you know, I do think I like the look of the lap zipper than just the inseam, not your invisible, but just the regular zipper in the seam. I do think the lap looks nicer.
So I followed the directions that were in the pattern on how to do the lap.
Oh, did you? Was it different than the...
I didn't even bother reading anything else because I saw that they were detailed instructions here. So I thought, okay, I'll do what the pattern says and see how that works. So that's what I did, and it worked fine. Did good. Yeah. So not too much to say about it. I do have some interfacing in it in certain areas. You know, the what do you call this? Facing. You know, it's interface. Yeah. And I thought my V turned out pretty good.
It did. Your V turned out really good. Yeah. Yeah, it turned out nice. It's nice and even.
Yeah.
It looks great.
Yeah, so that was an improvement from what I've done in the past with the V's, you know, because I was a little bit nervous about the V.
But it worked out well.
It worked out well, yeah. So, yeah, the fabrics it says to use is silk and silk types and crepe and chalet. It also says lightweight linen and linen blend.
Oh, that's what this is kind of similar to.
So it kind of reminded me of this fabric.
Yes.
So I thought it would work. Yeah. And I think it did work.
It did work. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I liked the what do you call that?
The Empire or not Empire?
It's not really Empire because Empire would be down here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyhow, I liked that. that look there, yeah. So would you like to see the reveal?
Sure.
Okay. So there you have it. And my purse, by the way, I got at a Goodwill for $6.99.
Yeah, cool.
Betsy Johnson.
Yeah, it's
I love
cute.
it. I love it.
It is cute.
Thank
Nice.
you.
It's a spring purse.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really
So I thought it would go good with my spring dress.
There you go. Yeah, all nice and bright and cheery. And I look so dull next to her, but it's just the makes.
It's the transition.
Oh, is that what that is?
From,
the transition?
From winter to spring. Yeah. Oh, this is light for winter.
Yeah, it's really not a winter top.
No.
But, well, I wanted to ask what's new with you.
Oh,
she's been chilled a little bit the past few days.
Yeah, our furnace went out Wednesday night.
And it's been getting down in the 20s at night.
Yes. I have to say, though, this morning I checked, it's 51 in the house, so that's not so bad. I mean, it could be a whole lot worse.
It could be.
We borrowed from our neighbor a couple of space heaters, so we have those, but yeah, you just don't feel like doing a lot.
Because you want to stay in the room where it's warm.
Yeah. And I went and visited a friend of mine in Elkhart, and I bought you something. It's wrapped pretty fancy, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I like your choice of wrapping paper. Yeah.
But I did get you something.
So now you're just showing me this here, and now if I don't like it, do I have to pretend I like it?
No, you don't like it?
I don't know.
I have one exactly like it.
You did. How cute.
I have one of those.
Yeah, she bought me a mug. I love this so. Very nice. This is a nice soup mug. Yeah. I could eat soup out of this.
Yeah, and
Yep.
All the clearance prices on it.
Yep, and that is true. To see how true to shopping. There we go. Look at all the tags.
Yeah.
so
yeah.
Very cute.
I have one at home and I love it. I love the way it.
Yeah. It's got a nice feel.
Nice feel.
Yeah.
And so,
yeah. That's cute.
If you don't want to use it for drinking, you can use it to put your something in.
I use it for soup. I like this for, that's a nice lunch soup. With some nice crisp bread with it.
All right. So that's what I was up to. That's what I've been up to. Trying to stay warm by visiting other people. That was before my furnace went out.
They're getting it fixed soon.
Yes. And just another day it should be fixed. So
yeah. So very good. All right. And plus it's going to get warmer here in the next few days.
Right. We're going to have that taste of spring.
Again. Yeah. And then there's another cold front behind that.
Yeah.
Again, it's like
March.
Yeah, that's true.
March comes in like a lion and leaves like a lamb, or comes in like a lamb or goes out like a lion.
Yeah, right now it's coming in pretty mild. It's a
so it's going to come in like a lamb. Let's see if it goes out like a lion.
Have to see what happens here for us.
In Michigan, that's our saying.
Yeah, that's our saying. And I wonder if it's that way all over.
And another thing is that during this past week, because we had one day when it was 75.
Oh, we did.
And the next day, I'm sure y'all, the weather's crazy everywhere, so I'm sure you guys have too. So the next day, it was 19.
Yeah, it was cold.
And so there were some tornadoes during the night.
Yeah.
There were some tornadoes, yeah. But tornado season doesn't officially start till May.
Yeah.
So it's a couple of months early. Maybe we'll have early spring. I don't know.
Yeah, we were fortunate where we live that it missed us. It touched down a few miles from here.
Yeah, so. But I think you heard it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we heard it because it was a sound we've never heard before from a storm. So yeah. But anyway,
the sounds of tornadoes.
Yeah. So anyway, but spring's here and the birds have been singing outside when the sun's out. They have been singing like crazy.
I have daffodils up.
Yeah, mine are up too. Like, they're up.
Yeah.
So the thing is, we didn't get a chance to get all our leaves out of our yard.
Oh, no.
Last fall, so we have leaves we need to get out, but that'll work. Warm days coming.
Warm days coming.
I don't go out when it's cold.
Yeah, well, this weekend, maybe.
Yeah, you never know. Anyway, okay, let's get on with my make.
Yes, what did you make?
That's the whole purpose here. I made Butterick 6943, and I actually made this version here without the cuffs on the sleeves. I know I don't like that look. I've had other tops in the past, and because of the cuff, I wouldn't wear them. I just didn't like that look, so I did not put the cuff on. I just left it loose.
Yeah.
Now, because of the choice of the fabric, which you'll see, it's a wrinkly. It's kind of like a gauze or a wrinkly voile, light voile. And you really can't get rid of that wrinkle. It's like part of it. But you can see it frays. I don't know if you can see that there. I see all the fraying. It's just frays, terrible.
Yeah.
And so anyway, this was the fabric, and this was from a FabricMart fashion bundle.
Oh, okay.
So I have plenty of yardage of it left. It took a lot to make this top.
I was going to say, it's a long top.
It is a long top, and it took a lot of fabric, and there's a lot of little sections to it that go together.
This pattern, I believe, is one of your newer ones.
It is. I on one of our fabric hauls. Yeah. Let me pull out all of the instructions here. I'll show you the line drawings, and actually, sometimes I think it's good to see the pieces too. You can see some of the pieces to it, depending. But this is the this is the view I made, and they have the long sleeve version. And these are the pieces to it, so you can see there's a lot. I can't see what I'm doing. There we go. You can see that there's a lot of little pieces, you know, that need to be put together. And of course, this is the sleeve that you cut off to make it short sleeve. But that is what I made. And it's really not too difficult to make. I had to French seam everything like Dory did because it frays. It frays.
That's funny. We both picked out fabrics for the other one that frays.
And it is considered an easy pattern. I will say the collar was not easy to put on.
Oh.
I've never put a collar on like they had me do this one. It was, you put it on in two, you put the back part of the collar onto the bodice, and then you put the top part of the collar on, you sew it onto the collar itself, the back collar, and then fold it over, and you're supposed to hand stitch it down all the way around. I sewed it down. I stitched it by machine. That was a little challenging for me to figure out. And I think because of the fabric fraying so much, some of the putting it together was a little challenging because you had to be careful as to how you maneuvered it, because it also kind of stretches.
Oh yeah, it's got a little stretch.
There's a little, well, it doesn't, you know, it's just a weird, it's just a kind of a strange fabric to work with. But it's intended to be a summer top. So for, you know, for the reveal, I put this underneath it, my little thermal warm 32-degree top, so you could see it. But I will have to wear like a cami underneath it. Yeah. But it'll be a perfect summer cool top, because it's not going to hold much heat in, because it is so thin. So yeah, you probably can't see it through there. We don't have any backlight in here, but anyway. So it just took a lot of time to do it because of the French seaming and, you know, putting all these pieces together. So other than that, it was easy. If collars are not difficult for you to do, you know, usually I don't have problems with collars, but it just took a lot of time to get it to go right. But I think I did really nice matching where the seams come here, and even the bottom of the hem, matching at the length, getting that correct. The buttons are out of my button box. So I picked up, there is a little bit of gold or brown in there. So that's what I wanted to go with. I thought about the blue. I said, no, the blue, I didn't want the blue. Yeah. And I didn't want white or bone. I needed something to stand out for the buttons. You could even wear this as a light jacket if you wanted to, because it is French seam, because I did that. That is one of the nice things. It's just my, you know, my 32-degree, you know, top. But anyway, you can see that it's all French seamed in there. It's all finished off. So you could just wear it lightly.
We could have used both of these for a French seam.
Yeah. Well, I'm really glad that we did the French seaming.
Right. So then we knew how to use it.
So then it's like, this is not as hard as I think it is.
Yeah.
But the sleeves, they had the gathering, just a little spot on the top here.
Yeah.
Of both sleeves too. Thank you. So anyway, so this could be worn both ways, and I probably will wear it as a jacket, like over a tank to go into the store or something.
Oh.
Because I won't wear just a tank. You know, I have older arms. I have flappy arms. So anyway, did you want to see the reveal?
Yes, let's watch the reveal.
Okay.
Nice job.
Thank you. I think it's a nice summer top. Yeah. I think I'll get a lot of use. It's something that I really like. The hardest part for me, one of the other harder parts, was hemming the curves on the bottom because it has that curve that goes up where the side seam is.
I find using that tape, though, helps.
The hemming tape? I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I got to get this turned under.
Because this fabric, like that one, is a light fabric. I didn't want to have too much bulk down at my hemline. So that also relieves bulk, but yet it hides the ravel. Oh,
that's the thing.
That's why I like that hemming tape. One of the reasons.
So,
yeah. All right, that sounds great. So,
anything else I need to say about this?
I was going to say, was anything new about you?
Oh, you know what? I need to,
she needs to
tell you what year this, I just bought this actually at Joann's, 2/24 in February, and the pattern itself, 2023 is the pattern.
Yeah.
So.
Very good.
And I did make it in a size 10.
Okay.
Because I knew it was going to be really oversized. So I did the 10 instead of the 12. And I didn't have to have this fitting exactly. I do think it fits me better in the shoulders that way. But so I think that's it.
Very good. So don't forget to make your days count rather than counting the days according to Muhammad Ali. So,
well, yeah, because you never know if today's your last day.
Ooh.
And that's kind of sorry.
Oh, let's leave on a positive note.
Well, you just make every day is precious. Every day is precious.
We need to make every day be special.
That's right.
Yeah. So, nice to have you with us today. We enjoyed your company. Please leave a comment.
Comment, forward, thumbs up.
Subscribe if you haven't already.
That's right.
And come see us again next time.
And have a wonderful week thrifting. And if you have any makes you would like to share with us, you can send it to us.
I have a make to share.
You do?
Yes.
Are we going to do that now or later?
I think we should do it now.
That's up to you.
It's last minute.
She's kind of the boss.
Well, should we do it later then?
I don't care what we do. It's up to you. It depends on how long the video is.
This is two sisters trying to make a decision. All right, we'll show our make.
Okay.
All right.
Well, thank you so much for sending in that make. We really like that. That was cute. Thanks for sharing that with us. And so it doesn't have to be a clothing item. It can be anything that you're sewing.
Yeah.
That you've been making.
Right.
Yeah.
And so don't forget, you can send something to isew2@mei.net.
That's right.
We love to see it. We love to share it.
Yep. So did we already say goodbye? I think we did. All right. You guys have a wonderful week. All right.
Bye.
Bye. Say goodbye, Nader. You're not going to say goodbye? Are you going to say goodbye?
And bye-bye.